In this episode, we're going to be staying in a tree house between Lonoke and Cabot, Arkansas.
Join us for a perfect couples getaway.
Did you fall asleep?
I thought you were going to say more than that.
Keep counting and try this again.
I thought you were saying more than one sentence.
And say it like you mean it.
You need to say more. Can't you say something about how nice it is or how something? I mean, add a little bit to your juice.
I'll see what I can do. You ready?
Join us for a perfect couples getaway or the?
But you just say it like you mean it. In this episode, we're going to be staying in a tree house between Lonoke and Cabot, Arkansas.
Join us for a perfect couples getaway.
Let's go. That might have been cheesy. We had some friends stop by. Paul and Jennifer, if you're watching this, hi. So it is dark out here now. Everything out here is lit up. The pathway, the bridge is all lit up. We have not even taken our suitcase in yet. I wanted to take you out here. So the temperature tonight is so lovely. I don't even know what it is. I would say in the 60s, kind of humid, but in like a nice humid, if there is such a thing. And everything is just very magical feeling out here. The pond has a fountain and the dock's lit up. We sat out downstairs on the patio and just talked forever. Even their sign lights up. But I wanted you to get to see this at night because this whole patio area underneath is very pleasant. It's only like 8:30 and we normally don't go to bed until midnight or 1. Oh, that's it. I have to upload this week's video. I just remembered. Thankfully they have Wi-Fi here. They're magnetic, so you're not gonna put an eye out. What color should I be? Red or yellow? Yellow? I thought so too. Whoa, these things are like really stuck. This is gonna be bad. See? Ah! I threw it in the gravel. I still didn't get any near the center. I don't know how to calculate the points. We'll put them here and I'll tell Timothy that I made those. I feel like I just heard wildlife. This is what it looks like at night. All lit up. There are fish in this pond that, I don't know, they said there's like fish that are like a foot long out here, and they have fish food. So we're going to feed the fish and see what comes up to eat. It's been a very slow morning, and I feel like it's because this place is so relaxing. Actually, I know it's because this place is so relaxing. We've just been having coffee and sitting by the fire. Now we're gonna feed the fish. A really nice way to spend a day, for sure. They also have this goose, which I showed you earlier, that they told us what kind of goose it was, but I forgot. But anyway, it's really fluffy, and the male is fluffy. The female looks like a normal goose. Anyway, they just kind of walk around the property, and they came down and ate out of the deer feeder earlier. They're really cute. We also brought our portable fishing pole because you can catch and release fish here. We usually travel with our, you know, full-size pole, but then we got this little handy thing. Let's see if I can put the hatch down with this arm. Traveling with a full-size pole is not fun. Well, if we're in the truck, it's not that big of a deal, like when we camp. But when we are in the van traveling with a full-size pole, that means that it's on, you know, it's inside the van, and everybody has to step over the pole, and there's just more chances for it to get cracked. So we have this little thing. We're gonna feed the fish, and we're gonna catch the fish. But we'll put them back. Here, fishy, fishy, fishies.
They're already coming.
Oh, I see movement. Well, they're really going after it.
They said there was large catfish.
Big ones surfacing. It's kind of a glare on the water, though. Whoa. There's a big guy. There's a big guy. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. I am going to attempt to put together your new telescoping rod and reel.
Thank you.
It has instructions, and it says to open the bail. Oh.
It's got the, it says to always tighten the nut before you use it. It's a warning.
Will you twist it on there?
I think so. We gotta get the tape off.
Okay, we need to know how to tie an anchor tie. Apparently we should have done this at home. Oh, that's the other side.
One goes on.
Oh, okay.
That's what we're missing. I've been using bait cast for a while. I haven't put together an open face for a while. So now this is good. We just gotta tie the line on.
Okay. All right, it's gonna take us a while to get that put together. So I'm just gonna show you guys what we got. I think this is just a, like you'd put that on, you know, to keep them from spinning
while you're traveling.
When traveling. And then apparently you just pull it tight.
Yeah.
We haven't done this before. I got, did I get this for you for Christmas?
Yeah, because traveling, especially in a van, it's easier to put it in a case and keep it.
Because we took, when we went to Lake Charles, last fall, we went to Jacksonport, Lake Charles, and Crowley's Ridge. And we were towing the camper then, and we took his regular fishing rod. Did we put it in the camper when we traveled? You know, like we would have to store it in the camper.
When we're in the car, we have to get it to go over the back seat, and it's in the way.
Yeah. Being in the van is the worst, but even still, this will be better in the truck too, because you don't fish all the time.
And now we can just have it around in case we want it, even if we don't use it. It's not a pain to have.
And then this is the reel, yeah. Open face. It's a nice one too. I actually asked a fishing guide on Instagram. I asked him his opinion on like lengths of the rod, and I don't know, he told me all kinds of stuff, open face and whatever, based on what kind of fish we're gonna fish for. And I said that we were probably most likely gonna be fishing for brim and crappie and bass. So we just needed, I don't know. He said, what kind of fish are you gonna fish for? And I said, you know, regular fish.
Just anything that bites.
Just an average fish.
Nothing in particular.
No, just your average. And so I think this one's 7 feet.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, because he said there's like 6, 7, and 8. Well, okay, Amazon, my choices on Amazon were 6, 7, and 8. And he said he hates an 8-foot stick for whatever reason. So I just decided to go middle of the road with 6.
But the fact that everything gets small enough to go in a case that's about 1.5 feet wide makes it very easy to pack.
If we get this thing put together, then we'll go down there and try to catch a fish, and hopefully not that giant catfish that's down there. But I got Timothy this for Christmas, and I got you I don't remember, I got like from Walmart, you can order all the
crappie tackle fishing kit.
Yeah, it's a little fishing kit. You can choose like what you're gonna fish for, and I just picked crappie.
Hooks and weights and swivels and lures and that kind of thing.
Yeah, so that rides in the van too.
All compact, and the pole collapses and the reel comes off, and it fits in a very small size case, so you can just put it under the seat. If you use it, great. If you don't, you didn't have to rearrange your packing just to bring it.
Yeah, I'll put a link in the description for this too. And then, you know, if you like it, you can check it out. We haven't tried it yet. It may fall apart. But if it doesn't fall apart, I'll mention that in the description. But it comes with a little tackle box. So we have all these little things. I don't know what they are, but here's a little worm. And
have some treble hooks on that one.
Are they supposed to be oily?
I think it's to keep them from, I'm not sure why.
Well, whatever it is, it's oily.
Maybe to keep the hooks from rusting, I don't know.
And then we got, I stuck it in my finger. That thing. So we'll keep trying. We're gonna watch a YouTube video about how to tie an anchor knot if we don't run out of steam. Okay. See if we can catch something. But I'm not getting it off the hook. You are. I am cooking supper. Actually, before we left home, I knew that we were, like, you know, checkout time is always at dinner time. And when we get to a new place, I have a lot of photos and videos I have to take, which means we don't eat dinner until really late. So I made pinto beans and red beans in my Instant Pot and brought that with us so that we would kind of have a head start on supper. And I put some, always get these diced tomatoes and green chilies from Walmart. Focus on it. Because this brand is non-GMO and has a non-BPA liner, which is pretty important with tomato products. Anyway, so I threw some of that in there and I called it chili, but it absolutely was not chili. It was just beans with tomatoes, and it was kind of sad. So we have leftovers of the beans, and I am going to, I lost my can opener. Here it is. I'm going to saute onions, and I put chickpeas in that. I don't know about you guys, but I love chickpeas. I'm gonna add some more of these diced tomatoes and green chilies and try to get a little bit of flavor going that I didn't get yesterday. This treehouse has a full kitchen, so you know, you don't have to eat out or just microwave stuff. you can actually cook an entire meal, and they have all the pots and pans and everything. I did bring my Instant Pot because I really don't go anywhere without it. I'm gonna reheat, I'll just go ahead and do that actually. Reheat the pinto beans and red beans from yesterday, and then add all this to it. And I think we can survive. We'll be all right. This will be better. Timothy was not impressed yesterday. I told him it was chili, and he said, this is not chili, this is beans. I don't know if you can see this or smell it, but it smells really good. I love sauteed onions. I love sauteed bell peppers. I like raw onions. I like raw bell peppers. My kids even like raw bell peppers. That's gonna be good. That's dinner for tonight. He's down there fishing, and so far I have not seen him catch anything. I keep knocking onions out. There's a really big catfish down there that really went crazy. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. I forgot to bring any sort of chips or crackers to eat with the chili, but there is a snack basket that they left for us. So we have crunchy Cheetos, which might be weird with chili. We have nacho cheese Doritos, would probably be pretty good. Ruffles and Cool Ranch, which would probably also be weird with chili. So, because you have to have something crunchy. You have to have like a cracker or Fritos, tortilla chips even. You have to have something crunchy with a bowl of chili. That's the plan. Ooh, nice shot. Have you had any nibbles at all?
Not yet.
It would probably help if we were fishing with the right bait. Tony did say to bring minnows, and we didn't, but
I just don't want to hook that catfish, so this is safe for that. He was big. I don't want to take him off.
Looks like you caught something.
I caught a grass bass.
Grass bass. Half the fun's casting anyway.
Yeah, I'm trying to get used to this open face. I haven't used one in a while.
Seems like it's a pretty good rod.
Yep. And with this rod being collapsible, I realized I could also trade out the reel for a bait cast if I wanted, and just, you know, I can do any reel I want.
That's true.
Just unscrew it.
We could get you a different one.
Yeah, but this is fine. I'm just getting used to it again.
You have to like it. I bought it for you as a gift.
It is very nice. It's got smooth action. I turned up the music on the downstairs so I could hear it from here.
Oh yeah, there's a donkey that lives over there. Do you see him? You see him? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, you may not be able to see him there.
Hang on.
He's
right there. He's right. Hang on, where's my finger? There it is. Ooh, there's my finger. He's right there, walking. And he brays. Isn't that what it's called? Braying?
Oh yeah.
Brays very loudly, which is pretty cool. Alright, well if you're not going to catch dinner, then you need to come eat the chili I made you.
Okay, I'm about done.
And it's actually chili this time. It's not just beans that I tried to convince you. It's
meat?
chili.
Is there meat?
Well, there's no meat. Don't get too excited.
It's not chili.
Well, but it has onions.
It's not chili without meat.
Well, then you might want to catch a fish. Alright, I'm going to give this a try. It's been a while since I have done this. First try, not bad. If I catch something, I'm going to be shocked. Alright, here we go. One more time. Cross your fingers for a bass. Or whatever you catch with a neon worm. There are color changing lights out here, so you can tell Tony and Christy what you would like. We just went with multicolored, and they flash to the music, and it kind of just reminds me of a unicorn for some reason. Even the lights around the pond change colors, but the kids have this My Little Pony, I guess, Rainbow Dash horse, and it's all these beautiful colors, and so that's what this reminds me of. And yes, that was lightning. We are under a tornado watch right now, so wish us luck. I'm about to go inside because it's lightning and thundering, but I wanted to show you the pond. It's just so pretty. We have a fire built that we enjoyed all day today. As you saw, it's just coals now. We are watching the weather now. We have a safe room at home, so it kind of stinks every time we're traveling and, you know, severe weather comes up and we are away from our safe room, because a safe room really does make you feel safe. It happens a lot. Like, we have this knack for camping during severe weather as well. Sometimes you're just not home when severe weather happens, but it's Arkansas. We're used to it at this point. We are gonna roast s'mores. We have like this oil burning thing, so we can roast s'mores on the porch tonight, and they left all of the fixings for us, so that'll be fun. But for now, I'm gonna get out of the lightning. Good morning. Last night got crazy. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
What flavor is it?
Vanilla.
Vanilla. Last night got crazy. I told you that we had tornado. Okay, watch or warning, babe?
Watch the whole time.
Okay, we were under a tornado watch. I just got out of the shower, so that's why I look like a wet squirrel. But we were under a tornado watch, and we were watching the news on our phones to try to keep up with everything, and there was a polygon over, well, it started out in Hot Springs, and from what I watched last night, I haven't checked on it again this morning, but there was a tornado in Hot Springs because they showed footage of a building or two that were destroyed. So I haven't watched any coverage yet to see what happened with that, or if there were injuries or anything. But that polygon it went over Little Rock, and it was headed straight for Cabot and Lonoke area, which is where we are. Timothy remembered that we know someone actually who lives just a few miles from here, and they have a tornado shelter in the ground. So we went ahead and went over there at 9, and that, thankfully, everything kind of fizzled out over the course of a few hours, 3 hours maybe. It fizzled out, and we never had to get in the tornado shelter. But the rain and lightning and thunder was intense, so we ended up staying there till midnight, just because getting to the car in all the rain and lightning, and then driving over here, and then getting back up the bridge in all the storms was going to be a lot. So it was a really late night last night, and I think we got in bed sometime around 1. The plan for today was to go to the Grumpy Rabbit, which is a restaurant in Lonoke. I think it's only been there a few years. We were going to go there for lunch today and check it all out so I could show it to you guys, but we were up all night. So tomorrow we're going to go to the Grumpy Rabbit and check all of that out. Today is going to end up being that's the donkey. Can you hear the donkey? There's a donkey that lives at the property across the pond, and he likes to make himself known every once in a while. But today is going to be a nice rainy day at the treehouse. And personally, I love a rainy day because there's so much to do outside around here, like the fire pit and the fishing pond and all of that, that I end up doing all of those things, and then my day ends up being just jam-packed with lots of fun stuff, but still. But when it's a rainy day and everything's wet, almost caught myself on fire. When it's a rainy day and everything's wet, that I'm forced to stay, you know, on the porch and then inside and calm down and relax a little bit. So we're gonna do the s'mores. We're gonna roast the s'mores out here on the patio because we still haven't done that yet. And we also haven't enjoyed the hot tub downstairs yet. So we have a very packed schedule today of s'mores and hot tub. It's gonna be a long day. Right, babe? And we're forced to make s'mores and sit in the hot tub.
Yep. Slow it down.
When was the last time we were in a hot tub? Well, last summer we were somewhere that had a hot tub. Anyway, that's today. Well, here we go. Time to see if the hot tub is warm. I kind of look like a taekwondo instructor. Is it warm? They can't hear me. He has on the jets. Thankfully, they have this stone path, so even though it's muddy, you don't have to get muddy. Is it warm?
Yep, 104.
104 degrees. Here we go. All right, here's the man. Say hello.
Hello.
You don't have any music going?
I haven't turned it up yet.
We'll turn it up. Oh, that's great. Well, that was cool. There's been a few places where we've stayed that have had hot tubs, but sometimes they're not clean. Like when they foam a lot, and the foam is not white. That's not good. This one wasn't that way, and it didn't reek of chlorine. It was very pleasant. And they have those YouTube screensavers where you can listen to jazz and look at a waterfall while you soak. Here it is, the smorgasbord. We have all the graham crackers, chocolate, marshmallows that we'll need, cookies. This is caramel. And then this little thing has oil in it, supposedly, that we're gonna light. So we'll give that a try. All right, light it up.
There it is.
There it is. Now we can roast them. You took the pink one? It doesn't burn real fast. Are you gonna make yours out of a chocolate chip cookie?
Those aren't chocolate chips. They have white chips and red.
Chocolate, maybe they're like red velvet, white chocolate.
I like it well brown, burnt.
I think mine's
black.
just about done.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my chocolate down first. I don't think I want that much. You want half of mine? Definitely sticky.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't even have to build a campfire.
Nope, that was easy.
Cheers. Good morning. We have a bunch of deer at the feeder. Today is checkout day, so we just got done getting everything in the car, and now we are on our way to Lonoke because we are going to check out the Grumpy Rabbit, which is a newish restaurant in Lonoke. It's supposed to be really good, and I'm excited to try it.
Brussels sprouts, tater tot, chicken wing. Ooh, chicken wing. Read the swamp strips. Why?
We just left the Grumpy Rabbit, which is right there, and it was fantastic. I had the Grumpy Burger that I showed you, and we tried a whole bunch of other stuff. The carrot cake is award-winning. There are articles on the wall from the Arkansas Times and other Arkansas magazines that have given them an award for their carrot cake, and it is well deserved. Fantastic. The pecans on top are local. I mean, like down the street in Lonoke local, and I don't know what they did to them. I don't know if they roasted them. I don't know if they candied them. What do you think, babe? They roasted them?
Candied. There was like
Candied, maybe?
blade and baking.
Wow. It was good. So if you go, anything we tried, really, everything was amazing. Oh, the spinach queso, that was good. The Grumpy Burger was just fantastic. We had a lot of fun talking to the general manager, Kevin. Kevin, if you see this, hi. And we met Gigi, the owner. Everyone there is just so friendly and kind, and they really just do a lot for this community, and it's just a place where it's just a great little restaurant downtown Lonoke, and yeah, the building is historic. I approve for sure. In the next episode, I'm taking you to Petit Jean State Park. If you liked this episode, please remember to hit the thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.
And we hope to see you around the natural state.